welcome back to my channel. Today is the day. We are here. I am finally recording my 2023 reset video and I could not be more excited. Your girl is a big goal setter, and if you've watched some of my recent videos, you know that I freaking love this time of year. I think New Year's is such a cool time to start over, clean slate, new page, and just think about the ways that you want to change your life or the things that you really want to stay the same. I do want to say too, I know I talk a lot about goal setting and changing your life, and I'm really big on that, but also if this time of year feels overwhelming to you, or you're not in a state where you feel like you can sit down and create healthy goals, that's so fine, and you can still do an end of the year reset and kind of go through, what 2022 meant to you and what happened and how you felt and what you learned and all of that. And honestly, your goals for next year might just be getting through it, and that's okay. I have been patiently waiting to film this video. I'm really excited to share my thoughts and reflections on 2022 with you, as well as the things I am excited about and looking forward to in 2023. Okay, really quickly before we get started, go make yourself a cup of coffee or tea, grab a notebook or planner or whatever you're using, click the subscribe button, and let's reset for the new year together. Okay, first things first, we need to talk about 2022. This was without a doubt the craziest year of my life. I got engaged, married, moved across the country, started a YouTube channel, started therapy, made new friends, lost some old ones. All in all, every single area of my life looks completely different than it did a year ago. I haven't looked at the list of goals that I made for this year in a few months because honestly, they changed so much as soon as this year kind of got underway. I set these goals in January not knowing that any of those major life events were going to take place, so my focus really shifted. All right, I'm so excited to see what my goals were. Okay, first goal was to start kickboxing. I did do that in January last year, loved it. Honestly, it was so expensive that I didn't keep up with it, but it was really fun. Sell 2,500 books, I did do that. Be a guest on a podcast, I did that as well. I did that a couple months ago, actually. I had a savings goal that I did not hit. I didn't know I was gonna be planning a wedding this year, so that didn't happen. Visit 3 places I've never been before. What am I thinking? Literally drove across the country to get to Ottawa. So I went to a bunch of places I've never been before. I wanted to get to New York to visit family. That did not happen this year. I did not run a marathon. I wanted to publish a piece on another platform once a month and publish a blog post. When either of those happened, my goals just changed a lot. I ended up focusing a lot more on YouTube this year than I did writing, and I'm very okay with that, and I think that was the right call. Read for fun, lots. I don't know about lots. I feel like I have my joy back for reading though, and I'm really enjoying it again, so I'm happy with that. Read a book for personal growth once a quarter and implement what I learn. Okay, so my whole thing with this was like, I read a lot of nonfiction personal growth books, and it's really easy to just read like right through them and then not actually let them change me, but I didn't want to do that. So I wasn't super intentional about this, like once a quarter, but I also feel like that's pretty accurate for what happened, and I have made a very intentional effort to implement what I learned. I did not play piano. I did not play the piano. Journal once a week. I did not do that. I really want to get back in the habit of journaling. My carpal tunnel got really bad this year, and so writing with a pen became pretty much not an option for me. I just found this app, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen, where it's like you can voice record journal entries, and I think it transcribes them, so I'm really excited about that, and I can actually do it from my Apple Watch too, which is really cool. 1 day a week without social media. Okay, so I did not do a great job at this for most of the year. However, I've actually been doing this a lot lately. I just took yesterday off of social media, and it's so good for me. I want to be really intentional about continuing to do that for this year. Cold showers 6 days a week. Did not do that. Hate cold showers. I do think they're good for me, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get back into that this year. Okay, next up, I want to talk about some of the things that I'm so grateful for from 2022. This was such a hectic year, and I think it's just really important to slow down and be thankful for everything that happened. This is cheesy, but I don't care. The number one thing I'm grateful for is my husband. This year we got married and like really fully established our partnership. Our relationship has grown so much deeper and more meaningful, and I'm really excited for a lifetime together. Number 2, I'm also really excited and thankful for the way that work has shifted for me. I was not by any means in a bad place a year ago, but if you had told me in January that I would be dedicating so much time and space in my life to a YouTube channel, I would have been so freaking stoked. I love filming and editing, and I have loved it as long as I can remember. I literally found a video the other day of the first YouTube channel I ever started when I was like 11. It's mortifying. It was really cool because I stumbled across it the day that I hit a big goal I have had for YouTube, and 11-year-old me would be so excited to be living my life, and that makes me feel really good. Getting to film, edit, and make content means the world to me, and sharing it with you guys and having you guys like it and resonate with it is it's just so cool. I love this little community that is forming, and I'm really thankful for all of you. So thanks for being here. Finally, I'm thankful for the new beginnings that are emerging this year. I'm not gonna lie to you, starting over in a new city and province has been hard. We left our friends and church and life in Vancouver, and that was not easy. But even just in the month that we've been here, we're experiencing so much growth and adventure, opportunity that we would not have had otherwise. Some things I'm proud of in 2022. Starting and growing my YouTube channel, marrying Zach, starting therapy and sticking with it, and setting a lot of hard boundaries. That happened a lot this year in some situations that were really painful. I had to put in some really hard lines, and it was really hard. And I'm really proud of that. Okay, now it's time to talk about 2023, and I'm so freaking excited for 2023. Okay, so if you watched my Changing My Life for 2023 video, you know that my word for the next year is summit. The reason I picked this year is because 2023 is a year where I'm facing a lot of big challenges head on in ways that are intimidating and exciting. A lot of my goals are things that I never really believed I could or would do. And so to be looking at them as to-dos for this year, like they're on my list of things I'm going to get done, it elicits that same feeling for me of like approaching the summit of a mountain. I uploaded a video a couple of weeks ago with all of the goals that I'm setting for 2023. So I'm not gonna get into all of those today, but I do wanna tell you about the big changes that I'm making this year. Number one, I'm transitioning to doing YouTube full-time, which is scary and exciting. I've worked on a lot of creative platforms before, but none that have felt so natural to me, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. Number two, I'm building all my routines from scratch. Starting when we get back from Christmas, I'm going to be vlogging the whole process of starting from ground zero and building healthy routines. I am not normally a fan of making a lot of changes in your life at once. I just don't think it is good for permanent change. But because we just moved here and we are literally starting from ground zero, we have no normal routines right now. I can kind of create the ones that I want. Number three, I'm getting active this year. I have really struggled to build a consistent fitness routine that felt good mentally and physically, and I've just decided it's time. One of the things I'm doing this year is I'm running a 5K, and I want to be in the best shape possible by the time I run that. Eventually my goal is to run a marathon, so we'll see. Number four, the other big change that I'm making in my life is honestly just getting settled in Ottawa and trying to build a life here. We don't have a community yet, and that is hard, but it's also exciting because we get to build one, and so that's a big focus for this year. Okay, the last big focus this year that I really want to talk to you about is the practice of enthusiasm. 5 years ago, I moved to Vancouver by myself and I did not know anyone. It was lonely and scary and hard, but during that time I learned a lot about how to create my own joy. This is a possibly unpopular opinion, but I hate when people say like, oh, happiness is a choice, like it's just a switch you can flip. Most of the time when I'm sad or frustrated or discouraged, it's because something has happened to make me feel that way. And listen, in time and therapy and healing, maybe I will feel differently about the events that have happened in my life, but I can't just go, okay, this crappy thing happened, oh well, bright side. That doesn't work. That is inauthentic and toxic, and I don't think it's helpful at all. What I have learned is to practice enthusiasm, and in doing so, create my own happiness. I get really excited about a lot of little things in life. I romanticize my daily routines and get super hyped for a movie night with my husband or filming my 2023 reset. I've learned how to trick my brain into the habit of just getting really psyched about life, looking for things to get excited about, and if I can't find something, then creating one. I underestimated how much I would need to consciously do this with the move. I'm happy to be here, I really am, but starting over is hard, and the adjustment of leaving everything has just been rough. So, in 2023, we are cultivating enthusiasm. We are getting stoked to go grocery shopping. We're buying fresh flowers and wearing cute pajamas that make us feel good. We're making soundtracks for our lives, crushing our goals, and just creating joy when we don't feel it. More on that in January. I also wanted to show you my vision board for 2023. I just created this the other day and I think it's super cute. So I wanted to show you. This is her. And essentially in creating this vision board, I tried to kind of put in some foundational images and photos that really represented and encompassed the big goals and the big areas of my life. It's the why behind my goals. And then there are also images that feel like a glimpse at the future of what I am working towards. And that makes me feel really motivated and excited. And that is exactly what I want to be feeling right now. I currently actually have this as my computer background. I honestly feel like 2023 is going to be such a good year. I also think it'll be a challenging one, but I'm very excited to see how it goes for all of us. I'm going to be posting a new video every single day in January, documenting my journey of sticking to my goals, building new habits, and creating healthy routines for myself. So if you are doing the same thing, make sure to click the subscribe button. We can go through the whole month together, hold each other accountable, keep me posted on how you're doing in the comments. We can go through the first month of 2023 together. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment below one thing you're excited about in 2023. It honestly helps my channel so much, and it means the world to me. I try to reply to every single comment. I hope you have a good day, because today is a good day to have a good day. And that's it. Bye!